Hello everyone, this is Chris Crescens. We're going to do another Chicago walk-in video. The time is about 4 p.m. on Friday, November 19th, 2021. I'm right on Michigan Avenue and the video is going to now. This is the corner of Erie and Michigan Avenue. I'm going to show you the intersection here. There you go. Erie and Michigan Avenue, and we're just gonna walk south on Michigan Avenue. It's a very, very cold evening. It's about 35 degrees Fahrenheit, a little bit over freezing, but with the wind chill it feels even colder. But this is Chicago, so we're used to it. Nothing new, but other than that, other than the temperature, is a very beautiful day. No rain, no snow, no big issue. Very comfortable, low humidity. We're just gonna walk and see what's going on. This is the corner of Michigan Avenue in Ontario. You can see the traffic coming towards me, going north. And this is the corner of Ontario and Michigan. So we got the green light, so we're just gonna keep walking with the crowd here. So this is the corner of Ontario and Michigan. And we're just gonna keep walking. Beautiful, beautiful day. See these beautiful trees. We got the beautiful colors. And you have the flowers here. Again, it's Friday, November 19th, 2021. Just for the record, and the time is 4 p.m. Temperature is 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're approaching the corner of Ohio and Michigan. It's a beautiful scenery here of Michigan Avenue. More flowers and plants here. So we're just gonna follow the crowd here. That's the corner of Ohio and Michigan. I'm just gonna show you while we're waiting for the light. Show you what's going on here. That's the Marriott Hotel right over there, which is about 550 North Michigan Avenue. And right over there, the one with the antenna, that's the Trump Tower. Alright, we got the green light, so we're gonna walk a little bit more here. It's gonna get dark pretty soon. It gets dark around 4:30, so in about 30 minutes or so it's gonna be nighttime. But this is a good camera. It takes good pictures at night. See a lot of people here enjoying a beautiful day, going for a walk, going for shopping. Just a beautiful day all the way around. Michigan Avenue is the most popular, crowded, famous street in the city. Any time of day you come over here, you're gonna see a lot of people and a lot of cars 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, rain or shine. So we're just gonna keep walking. And then now we're approaching the Intercontinental Hotel. But first I'm gonna show you a little bit the traffic on the other direction. Right over here. Beautiful, beautiful picture here. Great architecture. And this goes all the way to Navy Pier. Alright, let's walk back this way. CTA bus there. And we're right in front of the Intercontinental Hotel. So we're just going to keep walking south on Michigan Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful day. Look how beautiful the colors are in the video. So now we're in the corner of Illinois Street, East Illinois Street and Michigan Avenue. And then something new I learned, I want to show you in a minute. You see that corner there, what he says, legendary. We get the green light. I'm just going to show you the space and give you some information here in just a second. We'll make sure I get a good picture of it. This one right here is going to be the new, and I'm not making this up, the new ice cream museum. This is going to be the ice cream museum right here. Supposed to open sometime in 2022. The ice cream museum. Beautiful lights over here. And I'm going to show you now the Chicago Tribune Tower, neo-Gothic style, built in 1925. Take a look at this. Look at all those colors. Look at that. Look how beautiful this building is. It goes all the way up in the sky. Look at that. It's the Chicago Tribune Tower. Built in 1925. The Chicago Tribune newspaper are no longer in the building. They renovated the inside and they made it residences, private residences. They are now on sale. So we're just gonna walk. This is 401 North Michigan Avenue right here. There's a lot of renovation going on, but I'm gonna show you some of the buildings. This one is the 401 North Michigan Avenue building, where Fidelity Investments is located inside. And then right over there, I don't know if you can see the logo on the top, that's the NBC Tower. Chicago Television, NBC Chicago. So we're just gonna go stay on the sidewalk on Michigan Avenue. You can see a lot of construction, renovation going on. And tomorrow night is gonna be a festival here, the Festival of Lights and a Mickey Mouse parade. That's where they got all this equipment here. They're expecting about 1 million people. I may come and film a video. It's kind of hard because it's very crowded. It's hard to get a spot to film, but I'm gonna try. And then over there you can see that's the new, relatively new Apple store. And it's in the shape of the iPod. If you can see the roof there, the shape it's the shape of an iPod. So this is the new. They moved in there about 4 years ago. Right over there, that's the Apple Store. I'll show you a little bit of the Apple Store. Look how beautiful this Apple Store is. You see the shape of the iPod on top, the roof, and you see the Apple logo. And very interesting, it's an interior building, but it looks like you're on the outside. Look how beautiful and spacious this place is. That's the Apple Store. Look at that. You can see how beautiful. They got trees inside. It's just like being outside. And then they're having a beautiful view. I'm going to show you what kind of view they have. And then you can see the customers. You can see the iPhones there. One of the best electronic stores in Chicago, right here in the middle of downtown, the Apple Store. Anything Apple products, they have it. And then this is the view they get. This is the Chicago River. Look how beautiful this thing is. This is Michigan Avenue Bridge, disabled bridge, disabled bridge underneath. It's two different bridges in one. I'm going to show you a little bit of the skyline. Show you also the Trump Tower. There you go. And look at that. Look at the Chicago River. Just going to do a little bit of a 360 and show you the skyline here and the river. That's a brand new building right over there. It's not even completed yet. And this is the Chicago River. And then we're going to show you more of the Chicago River in a minute, but let's go back upstairs on Michigan Avenue again. Look how beautiful the trees are. Look at the colors. It's still late fall. Like I said in the beginning, it's a very cold afternoon, evening. 35 degrees Fahrenheit, but the wind chill is in the 20s. So it feels like below 0 centigrade Celsius. But this is Chicago. You've got a couple of jackets, gloves, earmuffs, hats, and you're good to go. So let's walk down this way actually. Another shot of the Chicago Tribune and the Chicago Tribune Tower again. There you go. I'll show you some of the buildings on this side. This is the Wrigley building. Look, there's an airplane going by. I love airplanes in my videos. Look at that. So this is the Wrigley building on the right. The Trump Tower on the left. Kind of combination of all the new architecture together. And again, this is the setup for the news media for tomorrow when they do the lighting ceremony. It's called the Festival of Lights, and they're going to put lights on all the trees. Look at all this equipment here for the media. And in about 1 hour and 50 minutes is going to be a lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree at Millennium Park. So we'll try to go over there if we still have time and show you more footage. But right now we're just at Michigan Avenue. Michigan Avenue and the skyline right behind it there. And we're just gonna cross now. Cross on Michigan Avenue and go on the other side. Just stay on the sidewalk, it's safer. We'll just join the crowd here. Oh, there's something going on this side. There's a crowd. There's some kind of a live event. It's like a Christmas thing. Christmas carols, it looks, sounds like it, or yeah, that's what it is. Christmas. Yeah, just Christmas carol. People singing Christmas carols. It's Christmas time. Thanksgiving is going to be next week. There's going to be a Christmas, correction, a Thanksgiving Day parade next week. Next Thursday, I'll try to come and film a video. I never filmed a Thanksgiving parade yet, but I'll try next Thursday. This is the Chicago River again. Look how beautiful this picture is. Look at that. Look at that. Breathtaking. Alright, we're gonna go on the Michigan Avenue Bridge now and show you the river again from over there. Another view. And again, it's gonna get dark pretty soon, maybe in 20 minutes. But we're gonna keep filming because this camera takes good pictures at night. This is the Michigan Avenue Bridge. This is the American flag, the Chicago flag, and the state of Illinois flag. So there's another picture of the skyline and the Chicago River. Look at that. Look how beautiful this building is, the Trump Tower. Look at that. One of the tallest buildings in Chicago. Amazing architecture. Look at that. Look how tall this building is compared to the other ones. Yeah. You can see a boat coming on each direction. There's another one coming the other way. You'll see it in a minute in the picture. There it is. It's just beautiful. All right, we're gonna keep walking on Michigan Avenue. So this is Michigan Avenue right here, and we're walking on the Michigan Avenue Bridge. A little bit windy, hopefully you can hear me. It's always windy on this bridge for some reason. And right over there, that's the riverfront. The Riverwalk. You can see people jogging, walking, sitting outside there, enjoying their warm tea or coffee.
Ready?
So this is North Michigan Avenue, but we're walking south. As you can see, the lights are turned on because it's getting dark already. And we're just gonna go keep walking south on Michigan Avenue, and then like I said, in a couple of hours you're gonna have they're gonna light up the Christmas tree at Millennium Park. Hopefully we'll be able to see that. It's still early, provided we have enough battery for the camera. The tree's already there, they just have to light it up. So I'll show you we'll pass through there and show you. This is Michigan Avenue. We'll try to go on the other side. try to cross. In the meantime, while waiting for the light, I'll just show you the traffic. We're on a Walker Drive in Michigan Avenue.
Almost every what I saw in the last every
Show you some of the buildings here. Look at that. Alright, we got the green light, so we're gonna cross. We're crossing on Walker Drive in Michigan Avenue. Just following the crowd. And these barriers are for tomorrow's event. People are gonna line up on the sidewalks to watch the show. Like I said, they're expecting 1 million people tomorrow to come here. It's going to be very, very crowded. It's going to be a lot of police for safety reasons. And then keep in mind we're in the middle of the pandemic, so we'll see. This is the 151 bus. Alright, we're just gonna walk a little bit, show you some of the beautiful buildings here. This one is look like it's brand new. Look at this. Look at this beautiful building, it's brand new. It's not even finished yet. Beautiful, beautiful. And then that's a Union Carbide building there from the 20s, from the Al Capone era. Look at that building. The one next to it, the one on the left. Look at this beautiful architecture. Beautiful. And there's a lot of renovation going on. That's why they got this cannabis here, this things here, so people don't get hit by debris from the renovations. We'll be just walking underneath. Now this next intersection is Walker Place and Michigan Avenue. We're Walker Drive before, now it's Walker Place. South Water. It says South Water Place on one side and South Walker Place on the other side. So it's like two different streets. Alright, that's Michigan Avenue. We're going south on Michigan Avenue. You can see the lights are on now on the street. The street lights and also the building lights. You see the buildings are starting to turn their lights on. One by one. It's going to be nighttime pretty soon in about 10 minutes. It's already getting a little bit dark. Again, today is Friday, November 19th, 2021. The time now it's about 4:20 p.m. Beautiful, beautiful cold day, 35 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind chill is in the 20s, upper 20s. As you can see, people wearing jackets, sweaters, gloves, earmuffs, you name it. Got some bicycles here for rent. And we're just gonna go this way. Now we're approaching Lake Street, Lake in Michigan. Waiting for the light. Show you some of the buildings here where I'm waiting for the light. Beautiful, beautiful modern architecture. That's Michigan Avenue and Lake Street. This is Lake Street right over here. Just waiting for the light to cross. Alright. There's 147 bus. Got the green light. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. The best way to do it is on a smartphone. If you're already looking to YouTube, you don't have to put your password or anything. Just click subscribe on the word subscribe. If you're using a computer, it may prompt you to put your password. Just go on your smartphone and do it from there. It's faster. And try not to skip the ads. That will help the video, promote the video, and support it. Every 5-10 minutes or so, you'll see a couple of brief ads. Very, very, very big. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you can still hear me. And we're approaching the corner of Randolph and Michigan Avenue. This is the Chicago Cultural Center right over there. I'm holding my hat. This is extremely windy at this corner. Hopefully it's just over here. It's a good camera though. It kind of overrides the wind, so you should be able to hear me okay. Alright, we got the green light. This is Randolph from Michigan. So we're going to be at Millennium Park in a minute now. Like I said, the Christmas tree ceremony is going to start in about an hour and a half. We may or may not be here because that is a long time from now. And then you got the police on the bicycles here. And then you got the citizens on the bicycles. This is a bicycle lane right here. That's Michigan Avenue. So let's try to go inside Millennium Park. See what's going on. Bit of a visible classic building here. Beautiful. Happy holiday. Thank you. Happy holiday. And we got Christmas carols over here. Actually, let's go on the outside because the music may interfere with the video. There's Christmas carols playing all around. Some recorded, some live. We're back on Michigan Avenue. Number 124 bus to Navy Pier. If you want to go to Navy Pier, you catch the 124 bus. 157 to Streeterville. That's in my neighborhood. And you can hear the bucket boys playing the buckets over there. I filmed them before. You can hear them in the video. And and some people from the Navy here. So here we are. It's music everywhere. You can hear music from the restaurants, the parks. So this is the Christmas tree here. They're gonna light up in about an hour and a half. We're probably gonna be long gone by then, or if we're in the area, we'll come back. But this is the tree. This is Christmas tree was donated by one of the residents in Chicago. There you go, City of Chicago Christmas tree, 51 inches tall, 20 inches wide. Maybe that's feet, 51 feet tall. Colorado blue spruce donated by the Benavides family of the Logan Square neighborhood of Chicago. More information, millenniumpark.org. This is the tree they donated, and you can see the lights over there. They're going to turn them on at 6 p.m. Right now it's about 4:30. It's way too early. And you can see the media here line up for the ceremony. Get a good view from up there. It's going to be super crowded, so if we come back and there is a spot over there, and then we'll position ourselves in this area as well for the tree. So I'm just going to walk inside Millennium Park and see what's going on.
She's been in John's Street. They almost never touch her.
As you can see, the media right here.
And she's like that.
This is the view they're getting of the tree. So it's going to be live on television. And then let's just walk down. Actually, let's go back on the street and we'll come back later. I got a lot of things to show you here. So we're going to go back on Michigan Avenue on the street there. This is the tree again. It's very unlikely we're going to come back for the ceremony because we have to walk all the way around the city, and we're not going to make it on time, and it won't be enough battery on this phone, on this camera, I'm sorry. And definitely when the lights come on, I'll show you the video. Like I'll come back another day, maybe tomorrow, and show you the actual tree with the lights on. All right, let's walk a little bit. Let's walk a little bit downtown. You can hear the bucket boys playing their drums over there. Very, very noisy intersection here. This is Washington and Michigan Avenue. So we're gonna go straight on Washington Street. All right, we got the green light, so we're gonna go straight. I'm gonna stop talking for a minute so you can hear the music from the bucket boys. They're sitting right over there on the lower left of the screen. The upper left of the screen, all right. There they are, right there. 4:30 now p.m. It's nighttime already. Again, it's Friday, November 19th, 2021. And we're just walking in downtown Chicago. Now we're on Washington Street, walking west. This is the bike lane here, dedicated for people on bicycles. And that's the train tracks right over there. The train passed a minute ago. We'll stay here for a second and see if another train goes by. If not, we're gonna keep walking. 151 bus. Let's just keep walking. This is Wabash, where the tracks are. Real nice bus over there. Some police activity going on here. But we're gonna keep going. Just for the record, I don't show any violence or crime related activity in my videos. If I capture anything on video, I take it out. So this is going to be got some police vehicles here. Doesn't mean anything is going on. It's just probably here to keep the peace, keep everything safe. All right, you heard the train behind me. All right, let's just keep walking down this way. People on scooters. Number 20 bus, the Madison Street bus. Looked like there's a live band playing. That's why you hear all this music coming from the street. That's State Street. This is State Street in Washington. We got the green lights, and we're gonna keep walking. Walking west on Washington Street, Washington and State. A lot of traffic. Beautiful, beautiful evening in downtown Chicago. It's a cold evening, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day. And you can hear the music playing. Just waiting for the light. This is State Street here. We're just gonna cross on State Street. And there's a band playing right over there. And let's just keep going north on State Street. At the Chicago marquee of the Chicago Theater there, but the light is not on yet. Very unusual. Usually it's on by now, but hopefully by the time we get there, we'll see the light on and we'll get a real nice picture of it. And this is the subway here. We go underneath. Hopefully you can hear me. There's music playing. There's a lot of noise here. I hope you're enjoying the walk like I am. You're probably sitting down comfortably in your own home. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cold evening in downtown Chicago. So you show the skyline here. Look how beautiful the lights are. So it's nighttime already. This is the. This must be Randolph Street. He's at the theater district. This you hear the Netherlands Theater over there. Beautiful, beautiful marquee with the lights on. Alright, and you can see the Christmas lights on the street here. I could be wrong, but I think we're on Randolph Street in the theater district. The theater, beautiful, beautiful colors here. And it is nighttime already. But this camera takes very good pictures at night. Very colorful video. Hope you're enjoying the video. If you like the video, click like underneath this video and then also subscribe to the channel. That will make me very, very happy. There are over 1,000 Chicago videos on the Chicago playlist section of this channel. And that's what this video is going to be locating. Look at this. Yeah, it is Randolph Street. And now we're on Dearborn and Randolph. And then you can hear Christmas music behind me coming out of the stores. Let's go over there by the Alright, we're just crossing the street.
I got tape my window. You should have got fucked.
I hear blues music coming from the street here. This must be the German market here. I didn't know they opened it already. I thought it was in December. Unless I'm wrong, unless it's something different. Let's find out. And you can hear blues music playing on the street there. Some blues musicians. Look how beautiful this place is. This is Daly Center. Wow, look at this. Yeah, I think this is the German market. Very difficult name to pronounce. We'll find out in a minute. See here the biggest selection of German. It's a German food festival. There you go. It's called the Christkindl Market. Wow, it's open today. So from November 19th to December 24th. Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. 8 p.m. Friday, Saturday, 11 a.m. 10 p.m. That's pretty cool. So we're just gonna walk around and show you all this German cuisine here, or sweets. And these are handmade ornaments from Lauscha, Germany. So if you're watching this from Germany, this is for you. This is from the German, not just from Germany, it's probably for German-speaking people like Germany, Austria, Switzerland. I think all the countries participate, not just Germany. So Kathy Wallerhand. Yeah, I didn't know it was today, so I'm glad we came over. And then you see here some German bratwurst. I'm going to show you some Frankfurter sausage. Look at that. This is German cuisine here. Snowballs. So we're just going to walk around the booths here. Bavarian, Roswell, Christian Creatures, Switzerland, Germany. Just a beautiful picture. You're walking through a German market,
If I had a
food market, and we're hearing Chicago blues music in the background. Live music. There's a couple of blues musicians right in front of the street here playing the music. So here, look how beautiful this market is. This food market. Yeah, look how big this thing is. Wow. This is every year, except last year they didn't do it because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19. But look how beautiful this music, food, anything you can think of. Come here hungry and you'll be good to go. Got some good stuff, good deals. Not just food, you can buy beer, and you can buy souvenirs from Germany, German-speaking countries. And right, I want to show you right over there, that's the Picasso, one of the Picasso sculptures in Chicago. Picasso donated that to the city. And this is the Daily Center. Let's try to go back on the street because I want to show you more of Chicago, not just from this market, but you got the idea. So if you are in Chicago, come here and visit this place. I showed you the information earlier. I'm very pleasantly surprised that they opened it today. I'll show you some of the local German, Illinois places like in Naperville. All right, we're just gonna go back on the street and continue our walking video. A lot of people here. All right, so we're gonna go back on this street. This is a different street than the other one. This is Washington Street. We came from Randolph, and this is Washington Street. And it's probably best to go down that way. This is Clark Street you're looking at right here. Just a beautiful, beautiful picture. So we started the video during the daytime and now it's nighttime. It's about 4:40 p.m. All right, let's cross the street on Clark Street, Clark and Washington. You want to stay on Washington Street? Again, it's 4:40 p.m. on Friday, November 19th, 2021. You saw the German market there from German-speaking countries like Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. You can still hear the blues musicians playing behind me. They're about 3 blocks away, but you can still hear them. Hopefully the music is not interfering with the video with the copyrights. But we're gonna keep walking. This is City Hall, by the way, the city government of Chicago. That's their building here where the government is. The city government. There you go, City Hall. It's a City Hall right here. And now we're approaching LaSalle Street. I'm going to make a left on LaSalle Street and show you this beautiful, beautiful building. One of my favorites, the Chicago Board of Trade. This is the financial district of Chicago. It's like the Wall Street of Chicago. You see what I'm talking about in a minute. As soon as we make this turn. So this is LaSalle Street. That's where all the major banks are. Look at that building. That's my favorite. Look at the building all the way in the back. The Chicago Board of Trade. Look how beautiful that building is. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So we're on LaSalle Street, walking towards the Chicago Board of Trade. That's where all the major banks are in Chicago. All right, now we can see the actual temperature on the wall there. Let's see. I'll tell you in a minute what the temperature is. This part of the city may be a little bit warmer or cooler from Streeterville, where it's near the lake. So let's see what the temperature is. Oh, it's not bad. It's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Over there on Streeterville it was 35, so it's 4:43 p.m. and it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. But again, the wind chill is a little bit lower, and this is Madison Street here. So let's go east on Madison Street. Show you some of the buildings on this side. So it's nighttime already. And then you can hear some music coming out of the restaurants here. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it in the video. And then we're just walking. It's a beautiful Catholic church right over there, right in the middle of downtown. It's St. Peter's Church. You can see the name on top. St. Peter Catholic Church right on Madison Street. I'm sure the church has been there before. All these high rises have been there. All right. We're right on Madison Street. In a few seconds I'm going to show you one of my other favorite buildings, the Chase Bank. It's over 80 stories tall. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. I'll show you in just a second. I'm just going to stop here on Clark and Madison and show you the building. This is Clark and Madison, as you can see. And then look at this building. Look at the blue lights on top. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful that building is. This is the Chase Bank. All right, we're gonna cross the street. Now that we got the green light. Again, as you can see here, look how windy it is. Look how windy it is right here. Holding my hat. So I'll fly like a helicopter. Show you a little bit of the bank, for the Chase Bank here. Beautiful, beautiful building. So we're on Madison Street, walking east. So when I do these long videos, if I see something interesting that I film, then I do a separate video just to show you that portion of the video. Like in this case, I may do another video at some point of the mark of the German market we just saw, like a 5-minute video. So maybe with background music in the back, or I may keep the original audio. This is Dearborn and Madison. This is Dearborn Street. I'll show you some of the buildings over here while I'm waiting for the light. Look how beautiful this building is. Look at all the lights. Look how beautiful Chicago is at night. Look at that. And look at the reflection of the building right across the street. It's showing in this building here. Amazing. Big bus, Chicago. Alright, we got the green light, so we're just gonna cross and keep walking east on Madison Street. Like I was telling you earlier, the temperature is different from one side to downtown to the other side, and then also the wind is different. Now it's not windy anymore right here. But when you saw in front of the Chase Bank, it was very windy. Now there's no wind at all over here on this side. All right, we're just walking east on Madison Street. And then we're approaching Madison and State. And then Madison State, according to the Chicago history, is the 0 point where all the streets start. So, because they go in numbers, and then State and Madison is like ground zero of the street system, street number system. That's what I read in one of the historical books. All right, we got the green line, so actually I'm going to show you a little bit of State Street here. Okay, we got the Chicago marquee now. You can see now from here. So let's go back and go back on State Street. They turn the lights back on, so we'll pass from the theater again. We'll pass with the theater again, but this time you see the lights on. Look at the beautiful lights in all the buildings here. Look how beautiful State Street is at night. Again, you got street musicians playing on the corner here. Almost on every corner. Very talented musicians. Wonderful music. I film a lot of them. I have almost 500 videos in the music section of the channel, music playlist, where you can go and see live performances from street musicians, professional musicians, you name it. I film them all. Different events, festivals, some FedEx trucks here. So we're just walking north on State Street. Beautiful, beautiful evening. I just want to go in front of the Chicago Theater and show you the marquee with the lights on that you can see, from here, but I already go right close and read the sign and see what the sign says, what kind of event they're having at the moment. Look how many people are on the street. It's amazing. Wow. This is State Street. We're on State Street. Okay, it's getting windy again. You can see the trees here. And look how beautiful the lights are of the high rises. Beautiful, beautiful picture here at night. Space Street at night, or Chicago at night. And that's the Macy's store here, formerly known as Marshall Fields. Where it's still called the Marshall Fields building. So we're just gonna walk with the crowd here. I think this is Block 37 is called, with all the malls right over here, all the mall where all the stores on my left. All right, now we got the Chicago Theater all lit up here. Look how beautiful that is. The picture is. I'm gonna stay on this corner here for a minute and show you the marquee here. Wow, we got the green light, the red light. Look at that. That's the Chicago Theater, very, very well known theater in the city. We're gonna go a little bit closer once the light turns green. We passed through here earlier, but the lights were off. And then we made a turn left. Now we're gonna go straight. Almost there, waiting for the light to turn green. All right, we got the green light, so let's walk towards the Chicago Theater and see what's playing here. This is Jam Presents. I can't make out the rest of it. We'll have to get a little bit closer. But this is the world famous Chicago Theater. It's been here more than 100 years. Jam Presents Widespread Peace, Widespread Love, November 17 through 19. I'm not sure if that's a music band or if that's just a message, like a love fest, peace fest, whatever it is. Look how beautiful the building looks. Look at that. Look at this picture. Actually, I'm going to try to take a selfie photograph while I'm doing this. Just turn around here. There we go. Alright, I just took a picture. We'll continue in the video. Beautiful, beautiful Chicago Theater. Look at that. How beautiful the marquees and the whole entire building. Look at that. Look at the back of it over there with the emergency staircases, fire escapes. All right, I just keep walking north on State Street. This is the James Netherlander Way. Alright, let's go down. So we're not going to go back to Millennium Park for the lights, for the Christmas tree. I mean, there's nothing really exciting. They're just going to turn the lights on the Christmas tree, and then hopefully tomorrow or sometime in the future we'll come and show you the tree. take a picture or the video or whatever it's appropriate at the time. You got the train going by, you can hear it. Alright, we got the green light, so we're gonna keep going north on State Street. Beautiful, beautiful evening here. Nighttime already. So we started from North Michigan Avenue during the daytime hours, and now it's nighttime. It gets dark at 4:30. I think we started walking at 4 p.m. We already filmed an hour and 6 minutes already. So this video is probably going to be less than 2 hours. My guess will be anywhere from 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours. This is Walker Drive again. Look at this beautiful skyline here. These are the Marina Towers. Look how beautiful the lights are. These are the Marina Twin Towers. I'm just crossing the street. And this goes down to the river walk. We're just gonna stay on the bridge here, on the State Street Bridge. Actually, let's go on the other side. I want to go back on Michigan Avenue. So this is Walker Drive. Now we got the green light. We're going east on Walker Drive towards Michigan Avenue. It's another shot of Trump Tower with the lights on. Look how beautiful this building is. Look at that. Trump Tower. One of the tallest buildings in Chicago. Great architecture. Look at that. Yeah. All right, let's go down this way. You can see a lot of traffic. It's 5 p.m. already. It's already dark. Nighttime already, but it's beautiful. I love it. A little bit cold, but I'm dressed appropriately, so I don't have to worry about anything. And I'm wearing 2 masks, not just for the pandemic, but they do keep me warm, and they also keep me protected against allergies, and also against breathing the cold weather, the cold wind. So wearing a mask or 2 for me is going to be something I'm going to do from now on, especially in the winter time in Chicago. So I'm just going to cross the street. All right, we got the green light. All right, we're approaching Michigan Avenue. This is Walker Drive, and we're walking east on Walker Drive, and then we'll get to Michigan Avenue. Then we're gonna walk north. Beautiful, beautiful evening. You're thinking about visiting Chicago in the winter time, you should, because there's a lot of events going on. Even if it's cold, they got parades, they got places to go and shop. Navy Pier is open, they got indoor entertainment, indoor festival of lights, outdoor festival of lights, you name it, everything is here. I'll show you another shot of the Chicago River. Beautiful, beautiful. And that's the Wrigley building right there. The one with the clock. You can see the time is 5:05 p.m. And again, it's Friday, November 19th, 2021. Just for the record. Beautiful, beautiful downtown Chicago at night. And again, these barriers are for tomorrow's event. It's going to be the Festival of Lights. They're expecting 1 million people downtown tomorrow for the parade, for the Mickey Mouse parade. That's what I call it, because they got Mickey Mouse. This is one of the floats. I tried to come here and film years past, but I couldn't even walk, get a spot, because it was so crowded. So hopefully we'll get lucky tomorrow, but again, there's no promise that I'm gonna film it. But I will try, because I don't live far from here. This is my neighborhood. I live in Streeterville. All right, we're back on the Michigan Avenue Bridge. We're gonna go head back to Streeterville. I was showing you this video earlier during the day. Now it's nighttime. Same street, we're just going the other direction, and it's nighttime instead of daytime. So you get to see the difference. Still very crowded with the cars. So I'm going to show you again the Chicago River and the skyline at night. Look at this picture. Look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. There's another airplane. I love airplanes. There you go. You can't hear this because it's very, very high. All right, we're gonna walk back on Michigan Avenue going north. This is North Michigan Avenue. People walking their dogs. See the lights on the trees. Yeah, the entire Michigan Avenue is full of lights now. It's full of lights, and there'll be more lights tomorrow during the Festival of Lights parade. And then what is interesting about this and real nice, they keep these lights on the trees for the holidays, but not just for Christmas and New Year's. They keep it all the way till March. So all the way till March, you'll see these lights on the trees and in some of the buildings as well. So look how beautiful the picture is. Look at that. So we're just walking north now on Michigan Avenue. You can still see there's a lot of people here. And it's already winter time in Chicago. It's fall, but it's very cold. The wind chill is like 25 degrees. Temperature around this side is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. But we love it. This is Chicago. We're used to it. Nobody's complaining. Everybody's outside. Beautiful, beautiful Michigan Avenue. Everybody wearing their coats, their jackets, the winter coats, gloves, earmuffs, masks, their hats. So this is the corner of Ohio and Michigan Avenue, and we're just gonna walk north. The 151 bus, Union Station to Sheridan. Number 26 bus, South Shore Express, Stony Express. If you see like a light in the middle of the screen, there's nothing wrong with the camera. It's just combination of the reflection of the lights and the camera, and it shows like a little light moving around, but it's not anything wrong. That's what happens when you film at night with this camera, and you see that light bouncing back and forth. It's completely normal for a night video for this camera. All right. This is Michigan and Ontario. I'm just waiting for the red light, for the green light, I'm sorry. Alright, we got the green light, so we're just crossing. Number 3 bus, King Drive. We're crossing Ontario Street and we're back on Michigan Avenue, going north. Going north on Michigan Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Now we're on Erie Street. We're crossing Erie in Michigan. We're still on Michigan Avenue. Going north. A lot of people on the street. Look at these beautiful trees. They haven't put the lights on this side of the street. No, the lights are right over there. I'm sure they'll put the rest of the lights tomorrow. Some little trees, little Christmas trees here. Next Thursday is gonna be Thanksgiving, so it's gonna be a Thanksgiving parade. I'll try to film a video. It's gonna be early in the morning. I'll try. I can't promise, but I'll try. Same thing with tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to film the Festival of Lights parade. It all depends if I can get a good spot, because it's gonna be really crowded. They're expecting 1 million people to come tomorrow on the street here. One of the largest parades in the country. Holiday parades. Alright, you got the Neiman Marcus building right over there, all lit up. That's about 700. That's about 700 North Michigan Avenue. And now we're crossing the street on Superior. This is Superior Street. We're crossing the street on Superior, and we're still on Michigan Avenue. The next intersection will be Chicago Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful night. And those are the two old water tower buildings that survived, two of the buildings in this area that survived the Great Chicago Fire in 1871. The one you see them, one on the left and one on the right, they're both called water tower. Just a beautiful, beautiful evening with the lights and everything.
I don't. I don't see.
And we're gonna cross the street on Chicago Avenue. Look how beautiful the buildings are. Look at the lights. That's John Hancock Center. That's the water tower. Place residences on the right. Alright, let's go down this way. And we're going to be ending this video probably in 5 minutes or so. We're in Streeterville now. We're about 800 North Michigan Avenue, Michigan and Chicago. And then we're going, now we're walking east on Chicago Avenue. I just want to show you a beautiful, beautiful firehouse that has been there for about 100 years or more. That's my neighborhood here. That's where you can see the ambulance coming out. Ambulance 11. I'll get you a closer look in a minute. There it is, ambulance 11. So it's a Chicago Fire Department firehouse. It's ambulance 11 for medical emergencies, and then you have, if I'm not mistaken, engine number 98 for fire emergencies. But I'm going to show you how beautiful their firehouse is. Very, very historic. It's been here for 100 years, right in the middle of downtown here. And then you can see from the architecture that it is from the past. Real beautiful firehouse. I'll show it to you in just a second. There's some people walking their dogs here. A very dog-friendly neighborhood, the Streeterville area here. So this is our local firehouse here, which is in the middle of downtown. I'm just gonna go and show you a real nice picture of it. It's all dressed up in Christmas decorations. Look at that. Look at this beautiful firehouse. Very, very small building compared to what's behind it. But it's beautiful. Look at that. See, we can see the letter in engine company 98, ambulance company 11. Chicago Fire Department. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get a little bit closer. You see engine company 98. And you can see the firehouse inside there. All right, beautiful. And this over here is the American Dental Association building. Look at this. Look at that. Streeterville has a lot of high rises. Even the street here is called Engine Company 98. Now this one is one of the best children's hospitals in the world. It's called Lewis Children's Hospital of Chicago. It's like a 22-story building. And I was watching the news the other day. They said they celebrated their 400 heart transplant on a baby. They had it on TV. That's how many heart transplants they did. 400. Just for the heart. Just for the heart transplant. There's the main entrance right over there. And then over here is another landmark. This is the Museum of Contemporary Art. Beautiful, beautiful building, modern architecture, modern art, I mean. You see, look how beautiful it is at night with the lights and everything. That's what the MCA stands for, Museum of Contemporary Art. And I'm gonna end the video right here. Thank you everybody for watching. And again, if you like my videos, just subscribe to the channel. Just click subscribe underneath this video. Thank you everybody for watching. This is Chris Presents. Right now it's about 5:30 p.m. on Friday, November 19th, 2021. Thank you for watching.